Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. Now, if you're new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. This is the show where you guys send in your messiest, toxic, most out-of-pocket predicaments, and I attempt to break them down, giving my honest and unbiased feedback. Now listen, I'm a comedian, not a therapist, so ain't no guarantee I'll help fix your life. But I can provide laughter along the way and call it like I see it. So without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Is this love or just a liability? So me and my girl been together for 2 years now. From day one, I always been a provider. I pay all the bills, cover the dates, even handle the vacations. Traditional gender roles. Yeah. She never really had to come out of pocket for anything when it comes to us. Spoiled little lady, but I'm here for it. But recently I got laid off from my job and I've been struggling to land a new one. DEI hire or nah? I still got some savings, but I don't want to drain it all while I'm in between jobs. So I asked her if she could help with the bills for a little while, not forever, but just until I get back on my feet. I'm sure she got your back, bro. She looked me dead in the face and told me I'd rather mop up water on a beach before I ever pay bills while I have a man living with me. I couldn't have been more wrong. Basically saying if I'm not providing, then I'm not doing my job as a man. Now I'm stuck questioning everything. Is she just using me for what I can provide? Like this video if you think he's naive as shit. Or is this her way of saying it's my role and responsibility no matter what? Because I've been taking care of her for years. But the first time I ask her for help, she makes it clear she's not willing to step up for me at all. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So what is it? Am I being played? Does a bear shit in the woods? Or am I supposed to accept that this is just how the man and woman dynamic works in her eyes? Please let me know. Yo, my man, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time. The writing is on the wall. Shorty looks at you like a walking ATM. Here's my advice, clean cut, kick her out. Because if you got to pay all the bills anyway and drain your savings, might as well not be paying extra bills, extra water, extra electricity, extra food. Kick her ass out. Send her on her way. She don't want to do the 50-50 while you try to get back on your feet. Then let her do the 100-0. See how fast she be back at mama's crib asking to stay on the couch. Don't tolerate that nonsense. She don't respect you. She don't love you. She don't care about you because I don't care what the situation is. Y'all been together 2 years. You've paid every bill since day one. And you like, yo, could you just help me out a little bit? And she's like, boy, says she'd rather mop up water at the beach. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, bro. That's crazy. Don't ever say nothing like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's wicked. Nah, don't put your hands on her. I'm bugging. I was trying to be funny, but then somebody might take it and be like, oh, he said choke my girl. And then now they get in a court case and they're like, oh, Mike Murphy said it. No, don't put me in that. I'm joking. Don't put your hands on her. But definitely kick her out. Just get home, but like, oh, I got good news today. She, well, what's up, baby? Like, oh, I found a new job. Oh, congratulations. Here's other good news. You're getting out today. Evict her ass. Put her shit on the lawn. Now, if she's on a lease, you're screwed, bro. You might have to ruin your credit to teach her a lesson. You just dip and don't pay the bills there no more. Go get you another place. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're going to do. But if it's in your name solely, kick her out immediately. As soon as you see this video, like it, subscribe, and then go home and boot her out. Be like, nah, you got to go. You're bugging. If she'd have been like, babe, I got you. Don't you worry about nothing. Here, how much you need right now? We straight? Nah, we don't got to go on dates, nothing. We chilling. I'm going to start cooking more at home. We not eating fast food. We going to do this. If she was really a helpmate and your partner, your queen like that, she'd have had already been thinking of solutions to try to make it easier for you. Instead, she just kicked her feet back up, put on Love Island, and was like, you're done. Go figure it out. Go punch a clock, chief. Make sure the rent is due on the first. I look like paying your bills. You bugging out, fam. Ain't no traditional role in America ever been that cold-hearted. Nah, kick her out, bro. That's my advice to you. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you got to do it. And at worst case scenario, you break up with her. If she's on a lease and she don't want to leave, cool. Start bringing shorties over there clapping cheeks while she's in the other room. Do that. I bet she leave. You'd be like Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston in that movie. Y'all smashing people while the other person's in the other room. That's nasty work. Stay alert, stay alive. I got revenge on my ex, but was I wrong? Yo, so Mike, check it out, right? While we was together, I put a phone on my name for my girl. After we broke up, I decided to be cool about it. I let her keep the phone. That was your first mistake. As long as she paid her bill every month, I figured it was fair. And I ain't want to be petty. I would have been Petty Murphy or Petty LaBelle. Instead of her holding up her end of the deal, she done ran the bill up to over $1,000. Nah, that's foul. super nasty work. And most of that came from her accepting collect calls from her baby's dad who's locked up in the county. Nice guys come in last. She ain't paid me a dime, and now I'm stuck with this massive bill in my name because of her choices. You mean because of your choices? You chose to let her keep the phone. That's when I lost it. So I went and put sugar in her gas tank and slashed her car tires. Vandalized the whip for revenge? That's nasty work, but I'm definitely here for it. I felt like she disrespected me. She did. Played me, left me holding the bill for her mess. So I wanted to hit her where it hurt. Now, on the flip side, I know some people probably gonna say that I took it too far. That's probably a good guess. And at the end of the day, it's just money. Like this video if you think he's full of shit. But I tried to be generous and she completely abused it. So now I'm asking, was I wrong for taking revenge the way I did? Or was I justified because she crossed the line first? And if I was wrong, do you think I'm obligated to pay for her car repairs? Let me know. Yo, I can't lie, my boy. The sugar in the tank was definitely a sign of sassiness. Like, revenge is okay, but you did what females do to guys. I don't know why you went that route. You slashed the tire. That's all baddie behavior. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you went that route. What was you thinking, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna put sugar in her tank. Slash the whip. What's that about? You know what I'm saying? Even if you'd have busted the windows, still a little sus. Anything to the whip is sus, because that's what women do to men. You could have got her back another way, you know what I'm saying? You could have egged her house up. I don't know. Maybe you did the right thing. Yeah, you know what? I'm here for it. Slash the tire, sugar in the tank, cause massive destruction. Oh, you want to leave me with $1,000? I got something for you, bet. Now go call the warranty company and see if that's covered. It's not. You're going to have to come out of pocket for the repair. You know what? I'm with you. I was trying to look at it. It do sound sassy, but what you going to do? You can't beat her up. Because if I was a dude, you could just run down on him, put hands on him. But that's not the case. That's a female, so you can't touch her. You argue with her, she can be like, oh, look at him being sassy, arguing with me. Oh, you're emotional, you're in your feelings. She gonna gaslight you into being sus. So you just like, you know what, cool. Good. You know what I'm saying? A little granulated down the gas tank, little I'm with you, bro. You did the right thing. I ain't mad at it. You still stuck with the $1,000, you know what I'm saying? I call Verizon or whoever and be like, nah, this is fraud. I don't know who did this. I cut the line off immediately. I say, yo, what happened, bro? That, you know, she's collect calls. Nah, I ain't allowed that on the account. How they letting that happen? I didn't try to get out of it somehow. But I ain't really mad at what you did, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have to learn one day because what she did was foul. I let you keep the Apple, you know what I'm saying? I let you keep the iPhone because you ain't really had the funds to cop a new one. I say, yo, just pay your bill. She's like, all right, cool. We friends, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be petty LaBelle like that. Yo, keep the phone, shorty. Just make sure you cash at me the $110 every month and we good. She was like, all right, bet. Cha-ching, ran the bag up on you and was like, I ain't paying you nothing. Take it back in blood. She hit you with the poo shiesty. Take it back in blood. So he was like, oh, say less. Went down there and vandalized the whip. I'm with you, bro. Fair deal. So tell her when you see her, hey, stay alert, stay alive. He makes me feel uncomfortable and now I'm starting to worry. She said, I'm a 24-year-old female from Chicago and I live with my roommate. She's a great person and we get along really well. That's very important. And I have no complaints about her at all. But the issue isn't her. It's her boyfriend. I don't know why, but I'm already on your side. Whenever he comes over, he makes me feel super uncomfortable. Jeepers creepers. The way he looks at me sometimes is off. And the little comments he makes are always disguised as jokes, but they definitely cross the line. You might need to recruit some YNs from O Block just to have a chat with him. It's one of those situations where you laugh it off in the moment, but deep down you know it's inappropriate and it's just gross. Like this video if you think he belongs on a registry. Now here's the part I'm struggling with. I don't feel safe in my own home when she has him stay the night. Baby girl, please stay alert, stay alive. I don't want to have to worry about her man being in the apartment, especially when I already felt uncomfortable around him and I sleep in just a t-shirt. Homie cuz might be on some Ted Bundy type time. So how do I tell her that I don't want her boyfriend staying the night without it making awkward between us or making her feel like I'm attacking her relationship? All right, so here's the deal. Your intuition is probably not wrong. He's probably a creep. Now, I don't know if he'll super cross the line and do something wicked, but that's not a risk you want to take. So you're just going to have to be straightforward with your roommate and say, listen, your man be making inappropriate comments, disguising them as jokes. It's not okay. I feel uncomfortable. And when he stays the night, I definitely don't feel safe while he's here. She might be like, no, James is fine. He's just playing around. No. Listen, I'm not asking for your opinion. I'm telling you how he makes me feel. And I would like for you to not let him be over here staying the night. Now, if I'm not here, I'm out for the weekend or whatever, yeah, you can stay the night, cool. But while I'm here and I'm sleeping in my room, I don't want him sleeping in the other room. I don't feel comfortable. Now, the problem is y'all both pay rent. Y'all both probably on a lease. You might not be able to tell her that. You might not have no say over that. But here's the thing. You might just have to break the lease. Find a new roommate or live on your own or whatever, because your safety should always be the priority. You never want to be in a situation where you compromise your safety or your health and welfare for something monetary. Oh, well, rent's high, so I just got to deal with it. Nah, because if he do something to you, you know it's going to be high. The cost of therapy, the trauma you got to endure reliving that night over and over in your head because you didn't follow your instinct. So I'm telling you right now, have the conversation with her. She's a female. She may be like, oh, damn, I didn't even realize he been saying stuff like that. Yeah. Then maybe she go press him. I don't know. But not confronting the situation doesn't end well for you. You know what I mean? At the minimum, he does nothing, but he continues to make the jokes and you still feel uncomfortable. So that's not a benefit. Worst case scenario, he sneak in on some Ted Bundy while you sleep, and now we got somebody in the newspaper want it because you didn't gave up the info. Yo, he came into the room. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone that at all. He should be, you know what I'm saying, euthanized if he do something like that. But if you don't say nothing, it's 100% not going to change. Because again, at the bare minimum, best case scenario, he just keeps saying the inappropriate jokes because maybe he don't think they're inappropriate. He don't know that he's bugging. That's best case scenario. You saying something to him, maybe he says, oh man, I'm so sorry. I thought I was joking. I will never do that again. I apologize. I made you uncomfortable. Wow, man, I didn't even look at it like that. I feel like shit. Please accept my apology. Please forgive me. I would never joke like that again. I didn't mean to offend you. I crossed the line. I'm sorry. That might happen. And then you're like, oh, dude, it's cool. Maybe you just can't read the room. Maybe I'm being a little bit more sensitive than the people he's used to being around. So he's used to cracking jokes like that. And it's all fun and games, but I'm not okay with it. That might be the best case scenario. You tell her, she addresses him, and he come and apologize. That's the outcome I'm hoping for, because maybe he's not a bad person. Maybe he just don't know how to joke and don't know how to read the room, or maybe y'all don't have a relationship to joke like that and he don't realize that. Some people do that. Some dudes will just do whatever and then be like, oh, I didn't even know. You know what I mean? We're dumb sometimes. So address it no matter what, and then proceed accordingly, however she responds or how he responds. But don't ever put your safety or well-being in jeopardy over rent money or being able to afford to live somewhere. So that's my suggestion to you. In the meantime, baby, definitely stay alert and stay alive. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this episode of Advice with Mike. I'm your host, comedian Mike Murphy. I hope you guys enjoyed me as much as I enjoyed you. And if so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Matter of fact, leave me a comment telling me what advice you would have gave them. And who knows, maybe you got your own toxic tale to tell about a shady friend or an entanglement you need help untangling. If so, feel free to drop me a letter at the email provided below, and I'll make sure I read it in a future segment of Advice with Mike. Now, with that being said, our time together has come to an end. But just remember, stay alert, stay alive.